Finally, November. It's been a real busy month today. Whew. So let's see what we got here. Let's see, request from subscribers. Okay, my characters for these Christmas is set. Good. Hold on. What's this? Oh no. Not this! Hey everyone, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince. Welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. Now it's time for me to go all negative again after 8 months. Great. Now, I want to make something very clear to all of you watching this. I do like watching horrors or thrillers once in a while. And the reason why I watch them is not to become mentally insane. Oh no. I watch these films so I can face anything scary in my future. I know I did talk about a few horrors, thrillers, and dark films before on my show before. And I did enjoy some parts of each one. And even though I did enjoy those films, the film I'm going to be talking about today is an utter load of insanity, child abuse, animal cruelty, creepy music, and religious crap. And with all that said, might as well get started. Released on July 6, 2007, the movie is Joshua. Yeah, same name as me, huh? No surprise. Anyway, let's get started with the summary of this film. In Manhattan, the successful stockbroker Brad Karen and his wife Abby are celebrating their newborn daughter Lily in their new fancy apartment. With Brad's mother Hazel and Abby's brother, the artist Ned Davidoff, their extremely intelligent and talented 9-year-old son Joshua is feeling neglected and jealous of Lily. Trying to attract more attention from his parents and relatives, when the baby is about 19 days old, she starts to uninterruptedly crying, driving Abby to a nervous breakdown. Meanwhile, the family's dog dies, and Brad asks for a vacation to stay with Lily and Joshua. When Joshua goes to the museum with his grandmother and Lily, Brad accidentally watches a videotape in his camera and finds Joshua forcing Lily to cry. Brad runs to the museum and sees Joshua with Hazel at the top of the stairs, and the next moment Hazel drops down the stairs and dies. Brad concludes that Joshua pushed Hazel and is hurting Lily, but the evidences show another reality. And that's basically the whole plot in a nutshell. So, what did I think of this creepy travesty of a thriller? 3 things. It's creepy, stupid, and a complete nightmare. And, let's move on to Mustang notes, and I'll tell you why. This film was directed by George Ratliff, who co-wrote the screenplay with David Gilbert. It was produced by Jonathan Dorfman and ATO Pictures. It was distributed by Fox Searchlight Pictures and 20th Century Fox. The film was a special selection at the 2007 Sundance Film Festival in January 2007 before its release date in theaters worldwide. Not to mention the fact that during its theatrical release, it was limited. Principal photography for the project took place in New York City, New York in June 2006. And also, for the music, Beethoven's Piano Sonata No. 12, which is the Funeral March movement, was used widely in this film, and was learned and played by 12-year-old Jacob Kogan, whom I get to talk about later. The soundtrack for this film was written by Nico Moli, and was available to download via iTunes, though I wouldn't bother buying that music, though. Now, why do I say it's a bad movie? Well, like I said earlier, it has child abuse, animal deaths, family conflict, and religious crap. Plus, some parts of the film kind of remind me a bit about my life. Sort of. You see, when I was a child, I did cause a bit of mischief as well, but they were not as bad as what goes on in this movie. And I was also yelled at a lot, too. Maybe I was a tad clumsy during my childhood, or maybe it was due to my autism. But now that I'm older, I seem to know a bit better, and start to develop a good sense of right and wrong in my life. Plus, the story in this movie is lame. The other horror and thriller films I've seen before had a better plot compared to this traumatizing weirdness. Now it's time to move on to the cast of this movie. Now, the title character, Joshua Karen, is played by Jacob Kogan. Before starring in this movie, Kogan was a regular on the comedy series Wonder Chosen. He had a supporting role in Lifelines by writer-director Rob Margolies. The film was released on April 3, 2009 at the Quad Theater in Manhattan. After being shown at film festivals in the previous year, he also had a supporting role in the television series Delocated as David. His guest starring on Law & Order Special Victims Unit in 2011 in the episode Blood Brothers as Trip Brains. His most recent acting role to date was Luca Jameson in the science fiction series The Tomorrow People. As for his role in this movie, well, this character is where shit hits the fan. This kid is like a complete emotionless child who's been like the cause of so much insanity throughout this film. Ever since his baby sister was born. He's been like frightening her, killing pets, and also other intolerable and mischievous stuff to his family. Next we have Brad Karen, Joshua's father, played by Sam Rockwell, who was in such films as The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Green Mile, and Galaxy Quest. Now, Brad isn't so bad at times, but when he finds out that Joshua has been the cause of so much trouble, he really goes strict on him, and is overprotective of baby Lily. Joshua's mother, Abby Karen, is played by Vera Farmiga. This is another character who I have problems with in this film, and it's not her religion. Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Jews, but the problem with Abby is that she's a real anger problem, and she relies too much on medical drugs in this movie. The rest of the cast involves Celia Weston as Hazel Karen, Dallas Roberts as Ned Davenport, Michael McKean as Chester Jenkins, Linda Larkin as Miss Danforth, Joshua's teacher, and Nancy Gillis as Betsy Pulshake. Now it's time to move on to my final word for this crap. Overall, Joshua is okay, but still a pretty bad movie. The story is stupid, a few of the characters are a bit intolerable, and the scary things that happen in this are just plain nightmare fuel. Say what you will about other horrors and thrillers, they're way better in comparison to this. So, my final rating for this film will have to be a 35%. Rent it if you want, just don't buy it. It's not worth your money. Well, that's all for now today. Now I gotta go and find out who's been hacking into my Netflix account. And who's sent me this film. Mustang Power. What? Who could that be?
No one will ever love you.